Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. It is January 8th, 2021, the 8th day of the year. And today we are reading the 8th chapter of Proverbs from Pray the Proverbs Challenge, given for the marriage ministry, third strand for the marriage ministry from New Life Covenant Church. So, guys, my wife and I, we read it, we did a little dialogue, and now we're just gonna give you what I take from it was, and we can conversate from there, right? So it's titled Wisdom's Call. Call. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna start, right? I'm gonna read it. I was led to read it today. It's 175 verses. No, I'm just kidding. It's only 36 verses. So let's get into it. So wisdom calls. Proverbs 8:1. Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? And the heights along the way, where the path meets, she takes her stand beside the gate leading into the city. At the entrance, she cries out loud, "To you, O men, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish gain understanding. Listen, for I have worthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true. For my lips detest wickedness. All my words of my mouth are just. None of them are crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are faultless to those who have knowledge. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare to her. Santo. I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance. Evil behavior, perverse speech, counsel, and sound judgment are mine. I have understanding and power. By me kings reign, and rulers make laws that are just. By me princes govern, and are noble who rule on earth. 17. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me are the riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpasses choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, along the path of justice, bestowing wealth on those who love me and making their treasures full. 22. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works, before his deeds of old. I was appointed from eternity, from the beginning, before the world began. When there were no oceans, I was given birth. When there was no spring abounding with water, before the mountains were settled in place. Excuse me. Before the hills I was given birth, before he made the earth or its fields, or any of the dust of the world. I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out the horizon on the face of the deep, when he established clouds above and fixed securely the fountains of the deep, when he gave the sea its boundary, so the water would not overstep his command. Whoa. And when he marked out the foundation of the earth, then I was the craftsman at his side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence, rejoicing in his whole world, and delighting in mankind. Now, my son, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instructions and be wise. Do not ignore it. 34. Blessed is the man who listens to me, watching daily at my door, waiting at my doorway. For whoever finds me finds life, and receives favor from the Lord. But whoever fails to find me harms himself, and who hates me loves death. Wow. Mouth shot for me, mouth shots. So she gave us her resume, right? She was before anything, she was there, right? A verse my wife pointed out was 22. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works, right? Before his deeds of old. Like 21, I was appointed from eternity, from the beginning before the world began. So she's been around like she'll know a thing or two about a thing or two, right? Like that is somebody you want on your corner, right? You want somebody, you want that person to figuratively speaking, right? Send a person, but you want that wisdom with you, right? Let me see the entrance. Let's go back real quick. Again, in the beginning, it says here, where was she at? On the heights along the way where the path meets, she takes her stand. 3. Besides the gates leading into the city, at the entrance, she cries aloud. Again, entrance, right? Before you go in. So, say Great America, right? Or Santa's Village. Before you go in the entrance, there's somebody's there, right? So picture her there, shouting to you, right? Shouting to you all this, right? Why is she doing that? Because once you go in, you're gonna go into the park or Santa's Village or wherever you're gonna go in the world. It's gonna be crowded, right? And it's gonna be loud, and you'll be easier to be distracted. So that's right. Before you go in, the entrance is what I see. Before you go in, she's yelling at you. What was he said in Spanish? She's yelling at you so you can understand her. Like, mira, ta 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 ta, right? Bam. And so you go in. You're going to the park. You're going to the Iron Man. What was that? Anyways. Iron Wolf, America. Anyway, you go to the Iron Wolf or whatever the case would be, or the Shockwave, dating myself. And you do whatever you got to do, right? You go out to the world or whatever. But that's what before you go in, she wants to make sure you're on the right path. If you want life, if you want it. If no, then by all means, you have that choice, right? But if you want life, this is what it is. And remember in chapter 1, right? Let's go back real quick. Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom calls aloud in the streets. She raises her voice in the public squares. At the head of the noisy street, she cries out. Again, say you're in the crowd. You're in line. She'll cry out again to you. You're distracted, right? She'll cry out again. Why? Because she wants you to have life if you want it. If you want to receive it. She's well qualified. She was the first appointed. Like, what? She was appointed for anybody. I was appointed from eternity before the world began. Like, that's like she was like right there, right? Like, babe, right? Like, it's just from the beginning. Like, what else can she tell you or show you to let you know that that's what it is, right? Like, she knows what she's doing. But now, how does that apply to our marriage, right? How does it apply to our marriage? It's for us, it's we know what we have to do, right? Like, we have to tie it together, right? Have wisdom over our marriage, right? Over our family, over our choices, whatnot. We have to have wisdom, right? Follow how to seek it and apply it to our marriage. A few other things too that stood out real quick. 10. Choose my instructions instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice of gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. So if you notice later on, it says that somebody was enticed with silver, and that's when Jesus was betrayed, right? And somebody was enticed by silver, and that enticed them to betray Jesus, right? And what happened to that person, right? Didn't that person take his life? And what it says here, verse 36, whoever fails to find me harms himself. That's what kind of stood out to me too. Again, and she mentions it on 19, my fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpasses choice silver. Again, or even now, if surpasses, was it crypto coin? That's what the thing's popular now, and the US dollars, right? She surpasses all that, like trust. But yeah, that's all I have. Baby, anything? Nope. Subscribe. Oh my god, 9 minutes. Sorry, it's my longest video. Thank you, subscribe, G7 Tribe. As we thank you for tuning in as we continue to our renovation, right? #renovation. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.